Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're doing something a little wild. We're going to build an entire game completely from scratch, 3 full levels, start to finish, using nothing but Fantasy Studio. No engine, no timeline, no code at all. Just plain English running right here on my own machine. We're going to describe a world and watch it come to life. We're going to reach into it while it's running and change things in real time, dropping in campfires, fences, signs, whole characters, just by pointing and talking. And when it's done, we're going to publish the whole thing and share it as a link anyone on Earth can play. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. This is Fantasy Studio, and everything you're about to see is running entirely on my own machine. No cloud, no subscription, no code at all. What I'm going to do is build a complete game, 3 full levels, from start to finish, just by describing it out loud. And then I'm going to share the whole thing with the world as a link anyone can play. So let me show you exactly how this works. Here's the entire idea in a single sentence. An Arctic fox with 9 lives, crossing a frozen wilderness. She has to collect the food she needs to survive, avoid the wolves that are hunting her, and reach the shelter alive. That's the whole prompt. 1 line of plain English. A local AI reads it, casts the characters, builds the terrain, sets the objectives, and in about a minute, this isn't a trailer, and it isn't a concept mock-up. It's a real, playable game. I can pick up the controls right now and move through it. And there she is. But before I start playing, let's set the mood. Now, normally, changing the entire look of a scene in a game engine means menus, lighting rigs, hours of fiddling. Here, I just tell it what I want. Make it a starry night. That's it. I say it in plain words and the world re-renders right in front of me. The sky deepens, the stars come out, and the light across all that ice turns cold and blue and quiet. And now I play. Watch the way she moves. That's a real character, with real motion-captured animation. This is the exact fox I described, and she's mine to keep forever. Every single frame of this is rendering locally, on hardware that most people already own. No render farm, no credits ticking down in the corner, just my machine and an idea. Now here's the part I love the most. I flip on inspect mode and suddenly the entire world becomes editable while the game is still running. I can hover over anything on the screen and it tells me exactly what it is. This is a wolf. It's hostile. Here's how fast it moves. Nothing is hidden from me and I can change any of it. So let's say I want to wall off this ridge to give the fox a safer path through. I grab the line tool, I click here, and then I click here. And a fence builds itself between those 2 points, segment by segment. No code, no reloading, no jumping out to some separate editor. It just appears in the live game exactly where I put it. Let's give her somewhere safe to rest for a moment. Still in inspect mode, I click on an open patch of snow and I drop in a campfire. But this campfire isn't decoration. It's a real object with real rules attached to it, and I'm the one who decides exactly how it behaves in the world. And this is where it gets genuinely clever. I'm going to place a sign and I get to write what it says. Beware, stay close to the fire. The wolves won't come near the light. Now, in almost any other game, that's just flavor text painted on a board. Here, it's a promise the game actually keeps. I tag the campfire as a safe zone and watch what happens. The wolves genuinely keep their distance from the glow. They will not cross into the firelight. I let the change finish rendering, and when I play, the world enforces exactly what the sign told me it would. What I wrote is what actually happens. The words aren't describing the rules. The words are the rules. So that's level 1 finished. I save it straight into a game project. One click, and it locks in as the opening level of something much bigger. Now, let's build Act 2. I describe the next leg of her journey. Deeper into the storm this time, more wolves, less cover, harder ground under her paws. And the AI builds a brand new level from scratch. Same fox, same 9 lives. All the rules I set up carry straight over. But it's a completely new world for her to survive. And once again, and I really want to be clear about this, I am not watching a cutscene. I am playing a real, physical level, seconds after asking for it in plain English. Let me drop back into inspect mode because this level is meaner, and the fox is going to need some help out here. First, another campfire, a second safe haven in all this open ground, and then, along the trail, I start placing health pickups. Click, click, click. Little pockets of life scattered right across the most dangerous stretch of the whole map. And when I play, every single one of them counts. She runs over a pickup and she gets a life back. I placed all of those just by pointing at the ground and telling the game what I wanted to be there. I never opened a script. I never touched a single line of code. And that's really what all of this is. I'm not configuring software. I'm describing a world, and the world is listening. Level 2, saved into the project. 2 acts down. Now let's finish her story. This is the final stretch. She's almost home. But this is the most dangerous ground she's had to cross yet. I write it out, and the 3rd and final level generates right in front of me. And that's it. 3 complete levels, 1 continuous game. And I built every single one of them just by talking. No engine to learn, no timeline to wrestle with, no code anywhere in sight. Just an idea turned into something you can actually play, 1 sentence at a time. There's one last touch I want to add, because to me it's the whole point. That shelter, waiting at the end of her journey, it isn't a glowing checkpoint. And it isn't a floating marker hanging in the air. It's a real building, and the fox can actually walk inside it. So let me put someone in there, waiting for her. I drop a second fox right inside the house, a friend, at the end of a long and dangerous trek. And now, when she finally reaches the shelter and steps through that door, there she is. It isn't a screen that flashes the words "you win." It's arriving somewhere that feels alive, somewhere that was worth the whole journey to get to. And now, the best part of all, I get to share it. One click publishes the entire thing to the community, all 3 levels, every character, every rule I set, the whole game packaged up and sent out into the world. And what comes back to me is a link, just a link. Anyone can open it in a web browser, on their phone with no install, no account, no barrier of any kind, and play the exact game I just built out of a single sentence. Here it is, live on the open internet, running for real for anybody who wants to try it. The same fox, the same 9 lives, the same frozen world, now in someone else's hands. That's Fantasy Studio. You describe it. You shape it in real time just by pointing at the world and telling it what you want. You own everything you make, and you share all of it with a single link, from start to finish, running right here on your own machine, without ever writing one line of code. So the only question left is the same one we started with. What do you imagine? And that's the whole thing. A complete 3-level game built from a single sentence and shared with the world. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor and drop a like. It genuinely helps more than you'd think. If you want to look under the hood, everything is open on our GitHub, linked right below. You can check out the landing page to see where this is all headed, and if you want to support the build and get early access, our Patreon is down there too. And if you just want to play the game you watched me make, go for it. The link is right in the description and it'll open straight in your browser. No install, no account, nothing to sign up for. Or, once you download the app yourself, you'll find it waiting in the community tab, alongside everything else people are creating. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, keep asking yourself the only question that matters here. What do you imagine?